In the heart of a snow-covered kingdom, nestled amid towering mountains and glistening glaciers, there stood a magnificent castle known as the Frostspire Palace. This enchanting palace, built entirely of ice and snow, was said to be the most beautiful structure in all the land, and it was the stuff of legends. The kingdom had long been ruled by a wise and kind queen named Seraphina, who was known for her love of adventure. Queen Seraphina had a daughter, Princess Elara, who shared her mother's adventurous spirit. Elara had grown up hearing tales of the magical creatures and hidden treasures that lay beyond the castle's walls, and she longed to explore the world outside. One brisk winter morning, as the first rays of sunlight danced upon the frosted turrets of the Frostspire Palace, Princess Elara awoke with a sense of determination. She had made up her mind. It was time for her to embark on an adventure of her own. Elara donned a warm, fur-lined cloak and sturdy snow boots, her heart racing with excitement. She slipped out of her room and made her way to the castle's grand entrance. As she gazed out at the sprawling, snow-covered landscape, she knew that her adventure had begun. With her loyal snow owl companion, Nimbus, perched on her shoulder, Elara ventured into the wintry wilderness. The air was crisp and invigorating, and the snowflakes sparkled like diamonds as they fell from the sky. She followed a winding path that led her deeper into the kingdom, her eyes filled with wonder at the pristine beauty of the world around her. After hours of walking, Elara stumbled upon a dense forest of snow-covered trees. The forest seemed to beckon her with a mysterious allure, and she couldn't resist the urge to explore its depths. As she ventured further into the woods, the trees seemed to come alive with whispers and laughter, as if they were sharing their secrets with her. Nimbus hooted softly, sensing the enchantment that surrounded them. The forest was indeed magical, and it was said to be home to a reclusive sorceress who guarded a treasure of untold power. Elara's heart swelled with anticipation as she realized that she might be on the verge of discovering something extraordinary. As she journeyed deeper into the forest, Elara noticed a soft, ethereal glow emanating from a clearing up ahead. She quickened her pace, her curiosity growing with each step. And then, as she entered the clearing, she saw it, an awe-inspiring snow castle that seemed to have materialized out of thin air. The castle's spires reached for the sky, their icy surfaces glistening with an otherworldly light. Elara couldn't believe her eyes. It was more beautiful than anything she had ever imagined. She approached the castle with a sense of wonder, and as she drew closer, she noticed a figure standing at the entrance, a woman with hair as white as snow and eyes that sparkled like ice crystals. The woman introduced herself as Lady Isolde, the guardian of the snow castle. She explained that the castle was a place of magic and wonder, a sanctuary for those who sought the beauty and enchantment of the winter world. Lady Isolde had the power to make the castle appear and disappear at will, and she had sensed Elara's adventurous spirit from afar. Elara was filled with gratitude for this unexpected encounter, and she asked Lady Isolde about the treasure said to be hidden within the castle. Lady Isolde smiled and led Elara through the castle's ornate halls, each room more breathtaking than the last. She explained that the real treasure was the magic of the castle itself, the ability to find wonder and beauty in the most unexpected places. As Elara explored the castle, she felt a sense of peace and belonging that she had never known before. She realized that the true adventure was not in seeking external treasures, but in discovering the magic that resided within her heart. She had found a kindred spirit in Lady Isolde, and together they shared stories and laughter, basking in the enchantment of the snow castle. Days turned into weeks, and Elara's time in the snow castle became a cherished memory. She knew that she would return to her kingdom with a heart full of wonder and a newfound appreciation for the beauty of her world. Lady Isolde bid her farewell with a promise that the castle would always be there whenever she sought its enchantment. With Nimbus perched on her shoulder once more, Elara made her way back to the Frostspire Palace. As she crossed the threshold, she realized that her adventure had transformed her. She had discovered that the greatest treasures were not material possessions, but the moments of wonder, beauty, and connection that filled her heart. Queen Seraphina welcomed her daughter with open arms, and Elara shared her tales of the Snow Castle and the magic of the winter world. The queen, too, had once been a spirited adventurer, and she understood the transformative power of such journeys. In the years that followed, Princess Elara continued to embark on adventures, both within her kingdom and beyond. She brought the spirit of wonder and enchantment to every corner of the land, and her heart remained forever connected to the Snow Castle and the magic it had revealed. And so, in the heart of the snow-covered kingdom, amid the towering mountains and glistening glaciers, the spirit of adventure lived on. Princess Elara had discovered that true adventure was not just about venturing into the unknown, but about finding the magic that dwelled within the world and within herself. And she knew that her greatest adventure was the journey of the heart, a journey that would continue to unfold with every step she took. As Princess Elara continued to explore the wonders of her kingdom, she carried with her the lessons she had learned from her adventure in the Snow Castle. Her heart remained open to the beauty and enchantment that surrounded her, and she shared these discoveries with her people, inspiring them to see the world with new eyes. But the memory of the Snow Castle and Lady Isolde never left her. She knew that there were still mysteries to unravel and treasures to be discovered in the world beyond. She longed for more adventures, more moments of wonder, and more connections with kindred spirits. One day, as she stood on the palace balcony, gazing out at the snow-covered landscape, she felt a familiar chill in the air. It was a chill that spoke of magic and enchantment, and she knew in her heart that it was a call to adventure. With Nimbus by her side, Princess Elara set out once again, her heart filled with anticipation. She knew that her journey was far from over, and that there were still secrets to be uncovered, mysteries to be solved, and wonders to be experienced. And so, her story continues, with each step leading her closer to new discoveries and deeper connections. For Princess Elara, the adventure of a lifetime was just beginning, and she embraced it with open arms. To be continued.